PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Wondering whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
The number 1 ranked Minot Magicians kick off WDA play at home tonight against the St. Mary's Saints, who travel up north with upset on their mind. A game that was supposed to be played in Bismarck tonight has made its way to Minot due to some issues with St. Mary's Gymnasium and score clock, but without that, we're playing basketball in the WDA tonight, everybody. A doubleheader between the St. Mary's Saints and Minot Magicians. Girls, then boys. We're about to get this one started in about 10 minutes time, but before we do that, we've got to get into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show in about 15 minutes. The Valvoline technicians to get you back on the road running like never before with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's stay in your car drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Welcome into the pregame show, everybody, on the PSP Network. I'm Owen Patterson. Thank you for tuning in tonight on a busy day to kick off another full week of broadcasts on the PSP Network. Nick Hulberg's out at the Mesa Arena covering some boys hockey later tonight. And so glad you could spend your evening with me here inside Magic City Campus Gymnasium for this basketball doubleheader tonight. Well, let's look into this matchup because it should be a good one. Despite Minot being the big favorites in the West this region, there are some teams, West region this season, there are some teams that shouldn't be counted out this early, and that includes the St. Mary's Saints, who have a really good group, a really good core, led by the junior forward Natalie Benning, as well as the one senior on their roster, the junior Lexi Gerving. Those two have been really really leading this team, a pretty young team led by first-year head coach Ty Terry, former Mr. Basketball himself at Valley City High School in 2000, a team that finished one game below 500 a year ago at 10-11, a 7th place finish inside the region. A lot of optimism here for the Saints this season. They're coming off their best performance of the year on last Saturday against Grand Forks Central, a 77-42 home win technically. It was played at Bismarck Century High School on Saturday. That came after their only loss so far this season against West Fargo Horace, 55-65. This Saints team looks pretty good coming into Minot tonight. The Magets, they look great. 3-0 start to the season for Minot High, including massive wins over West Fargo and West Fargo Cheyenne, and then the comeback win in the top 2 matchup in the state a week ago against Grand Forks Red River, where the Magets got the best of the Rough Riders 68-56 in that one to keep their record unblemished in non-conference play at 3-0 heading into tonight's matchup. Of course, they're led by Lily Bell, one of the top players in the state, the sophomore forward averaging 28 points a game, far and ahead the best in the West region. She also adds in 16 rebounds, a double-double every time she steps on the floor. The one question for the Saints tonight, can they stop Lily? But it doesn't just stop there for the Magets. Their leader in assists, Maggie Fricky, also adds in 17.7 points per night. It is a great 1-2 punch for Minot High, and one that teams are going to have to try and crack the code because it looks unstoppable so far. Well, we're just getting things started here from Magic City campus ahead of first of 2 games in tonight's WDA doubleheader on the PSP network between Bismarck St. Mary's and Minot High. Stay tuned for more of the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show coming up next after this commercial break.
There's no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one, okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here, let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Back in Minot, we're going to get the pregame festivities going a little bit earlier tonight, as the folks here at Minot High are going to honor assistant coach Gary Walhog, who has reached quite the milestone in his coaching career here with Minot High. That'll come up in just a minute or so. So until that point, let's fill you in on what's going on in Class WDA basketball to this point. It's been all kinds of non-conference games, so these standings really don't mean much until tonight's games are finished. Obviously, you see the undefeated teams: Bismarck Century, Bismarck Legacy, Dickinson, Minot, Mandan, and then Williston at 1-0. As Century swept their tournament out in Wyoming. That was a bit of an eyebrow raiser for the Patriots, but they're a dominant team heading into the WDA season now, and they kick off their conference play tonight on the road against the Jamestown Blue Jays with a record of 2-1. Other conference games tonight: Dickinson at Williston, Mandan at Bismarck High. Legacy gets the night off today. Those are the standings inside the WDA. How about how the top 5 teams are ranked? As of December the 6th, Minot High, number 1 at 3-0, got every single first place vote that was handed out. Without a question, they're the number 1 team in the state as of right now. Fargo Davies at number 2 with a 1-0 record, jumping up 3 spots from number 5. It was Red River, whose loss to Minot knocked them down to 3rd place in the rankings. Legacy sits at 4, and of course Century there at 5. That record should be 3-0. Bismarck High, and you see there St. Mary's all receiving votes, so the Saints getting some credit inside the NDAA basketball poll already this season. We'll see how they're judged after this performance. Obviously could put in a big result with an upset win tonight against Minot, but really I think the keys to this game for St. Mary's, it's going to be shut down the 2 superstars from Minot High and play from there, because if they don't quiet down Bell and Fricky, they could be in for a long night here in Minot. One more quick break. We'll come back with that special presentation for the assistant coach, Gary Walhog. You're watching the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP Network. Tip-off right around the corner from Minot.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back to the final segment of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP Network. I'm Owen Patterson here with you tonight, calling this WDA doubleheader the first conference game of the year for these two teams, Minot and Bismarck St. Mary's. We're going to send it down to the public address announcer just in time for the national anthem here inside the Magic City Campus Gymnasium.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. J. If I could have anyone that has played for Coach Wallhog or coached with him, please come out to center court and join the team. Come on out. For those of you who don't know, Coach Wallhog tonight is coaching his 2,000th basketball game. And so we on behalf of Minot High Basketball and those that have worked with Coach Wallhog before, we want to thank you for everything you've done for all the years and all the lives and all the people that you've touched through education, through basketball, and all the other sports that you've coached. So we just wanted to show a small token of gratitude for everything that you've done, not only for us, but I think I speak for everyone else that you've touched as well over the past. So thanks so much. Let's give Coach Wallhog another round of applause.
Quite a milestone there for Gary Wallhog. 2,000 basketball games as a coach. Quite the prominent figure in basketball in the city of Minot. Amazing accomplishment for him. Obviously someone pretty new to Minot High School, but I know he's got quite the presence there as a well-respected coach of this sport in this city. Well, congratulations once again to Gary Wallhog, coaching tonight in his 2,000th game, although that one balloon you saw got away. That'll be up in the rafters tonight. Taking in this doubleheader, one that should be quite exciting, especially in the first game that we've got for you in the girls' contest between St. Mary's and Minot. Getting more into this matchup and taking a look at some of the stars to watch in tonight's contest. The points per game leader and the top shooter on St. Mary's team is number 15, Natalie Benning. The junior forward averages 20.5 points per game. That's second best in WDA. Forgot to mention we have the top 3 West Region scorers in the league playing on the same court tonight. That would, of course, be Bell first from Minot, Benning second from St. Mary's, and Fricky third from Minot High. Lexi Gerving has quite the defensive presence, averaging 4.5 steals per game. That leads all West Region players. And St. Mary's as a team scoring 61 points per game. They're coming off again a season best 77 against Grand Forks Central on Saturday afternoon. Their defense is also stepping it up quite a bit, allowing just 49 points per game. And the one big number that I can see here on these stats is their amount of turnovers. They've forced 21 turnovers per game compared to their own 17.5. So winning the turnover battle, big for the Saints this year and doing great things for them. And for Minot High, again, Lily Bell, leader with 28 points and 16 rebounds per contest. Maggie Fricky dishes the ball well with 6 assists per game. But how about Eve Knutson and her presence shooting the 3 ball this year? 54% three-point shooter on the season, averaging 6 a game. When she is hot, she is hot. Eve Knutson's not one to leave on the 3-point line with a wide-open shot because she's going to knock it down. Defensively, they're led by Carew Lamore, the junior guard that's averaging 2.7 steals per contest. Lamore also putting together 8 points and 3 rebounds a contest. It is a starting lineup full of great basketball play for Minot High as they look for their second state title in 3 years at the end of this season. They're also going for back-to-back WDA titles as well. That's one step in the progress for the Majettes and head coach Jason Schwartz. Well, as I finish up the starting lineups here inside the Magic City Campus Gymnasium, we remind you that you were just watching the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP Network. We know you're busy. When you visit our service center, we don't waste your time or yours. Our technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Proud sponsors of the pregame shows on PSP Network. And we are set for action in Minot, North Dakota tonight. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast on the PSP Network once again. Let's get ready for basketball. Minot in the home white uniforms. St. Mary's in the road blue. It will be Bell against Gerving at the tip, won by the Magets. And bringing it across half court there is Maggie Fricky. We've got a whistle right away, and shot clock didn't start. I believe that's what the hang-up is here. Reset it to 26, and away we go again. Starting lineups tonight for Minot High. Fricky wears number 2. Carew Lamore also on the floor. Sydney Aberly wears number 11. Lily Bell number 30. And number 21, Presley Bennett. Here's Bennett with a 3 from the wing. Cash money. Presley Bennett, the senior. She's averaging 7. Forgot to mention her great stat line in the pregame show as well. She gets the scoring underway tonight. 3-0 Minot High in front of St. Mary's. Saints with the basketball. Dribbling toward the middle of the court is Benning. Now goes to the corner. Hands off Messer. Matea Messer drives into the lane. Kick out. Now they pass it around above the free throw line extended. Get it to the block. Kick out 3 for Messer, trying to respond. No good. Off the rim, heading towards out of bounds. Offensive board was grabbed by Journey Okrop, but she had her foot on the baseline, so that'll be a turnover going to the Magets, who lead 3-0 inside our first minute of play here. Shot from the paint by Lamore is no good. Bell with the putback. Hits the deck, but the shot is good. 5-0 lead now for Minot High early on. Pressure right as she crosses half court by Lamore. That ball handler was Eva Selensky, junior, averaging 6 points and 6 boards per game. We've got our first personal foul, and that goes against Lamore. The defensive presence for Minot High. Goes away from the screen. That was Messer, the ball handler, was knocked away, and it will stay with the Saints. Inbounds pass goes right to Lexi Gerving. Shot no good. Rebound for the Magets. Leading the charge, Lily Bell. Stops. Gives it back to Aberly. Now into the corner. Here's Bennett for another 3. This time no good off the back iron. Rebound by the Saints. And Gerving. And she'll lead across half court. Quickly they go. Got an open girl down the court. Spin around. Shot no good. That was Okrop. Bell brings it up the court for the Magets. Onto the near side. Tracking a wild ball was Lamore, and wide open down on the opposite block was Sydney Aberly, and right out of the gates it's a 7-0 lead for Minot High. Pass knocked away, looking for Benning in the corner, but Fricky got her hand there, knocked it out of bounds, and we're going to get an early timeout from Ty Terry and the St. Mary's Saints, who find themselves down 7-0 with 15:57 to go in our first half. Back with more on the PSP Network after this commercial break.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Well, I think it would be easy to say the Magets got off to the start they would have liked here to kick off WDA play. 7-0 in the first 2 minutes and 3 seconds of this contest. Inbounds pass goes over the head of Messer, the intended target. It's picked up by Presley Bennett for Minot High, and away the Magets go, trying to extend this early advantage. Down low, Aberly knocked away. Looked like it was Benning that hit it out of bounds. Minot inbounds under their own basket. That's Maggie Fricky. Messer guarding Lamore in the corner. They give it back to Fricky. One dribble to her left, pulls up, shoots three, good. Maggie Fricky from beyond the arc. She gets on the score sheet with 3 points, and it is 10-0 Magets. Here's a three, pulling the trigger and connecting. Eva Selensky, and the Saints are on the board, 10-3. Fricky's gonna try another one here. That one goes off the rim and out of bounds. No good. Bringing up the court for St. Mary's is Lexi Gerving, junior guard. Averaging double figures. Again, we only have stats through 2 games for St. Mary's. Missing those Grand Forks Central numbers. Might be a little bit different now. That's stolen away by Aberly, and we've got a foul call. It's going to go against St. Mary's Selensky.
First personal, first team foul.
Been a lot of three-pointers in the early going of this contest. 2 for Minot High, 1 for St. Mary's. The Jets with a 7-point lead. Pass across court for Bennett. Out of the top, Fricky dribbling with the left hand. Kick out, Lamore. Contested three. That goes in and out, no good. Bell with the offensive board. Scoops with the right hand. That's also no good. And the Saints will get the rebound, and away they go with Selensky. Beats the man-to-man press. Minot is able to recover. Here's a three from the corner. Misses the rim. That was from Benning. Rebound, Bell. Bell with a hesitation, and then Euro steps her way through the lane for 2. Lily Bell up to 4 points. The game's leading scorer in the early going, Minot High. Their lead is back up to 9. Into the corner, stolen away by Fricky. Minot High's defense has been impeccable in the first 4 minutes plus of this game tonight. Fricky to Bell, and another 2 points in the paint for Lily Bell and Minot High. Got a double-digit lead for the second time tonight. Messer thought about a three. Decides otherwise. Driving into the lane, shot high off the glass from Benning, no good. Had an open shooter in the corner, but didn't kick. Instead, Minot has it here with Fricky. Straightaway three, no good, off the front of the rim. Saints with fast break opportunity, but the pass is off target and out of bounds. Just a hint of frustration there from the head coach, Ty Terry, who, by the way, is in his first season coaching the St. Mary's girls basketball team. No stranger to coaching basketball. His coaching career started at Valley City, where he graduated as a Mr. Basketball Award winner in the year 2000. Also played collegiately in the state at NDSU and Valley City State University. Saints defense now working, just trying to keep the Magets off the scoreboard at this point. There's Eve Knutson in the corner. No good on her first three attempt of the night. Saints now trying to work the fast break. It's 2-on-1. Gerving by herself for the Saints. Layup no good, but does draw the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Our Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians with advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. First shot is up, and it is no good for Gerving.
Schweitzer in for the Saints.
Got some substitutions in the game to mention for Minot High. Kinley Barch checks in for the first time, as well as Everett Deschamps. 0 for 2 trip to the free throw line for Gerving. Bell on the other end, no good from downtown. A lot of three balls being put up for both teams. Minot on the season, 35% from beyond the arc. St. Mary's shooting 23% from downtown. Got a tie up on the baseline. That was Deschamps and Selensky. Jump ball possession arrow stays with the St. Mary's Saints. Also in for the first time tonight for St. Mary's, Savannah Schweitzer, wearing number 32 in blue. Inbounds pass goes all the way to the top of the key, and Matea Messer, sophomore, pulls up from the elbow Off the rim, off the backboard, and in for Matea Messer, who stops a 4-point run for the Magets. Now Fricky to Bennett. Up to Deschamps. Work it around the arc. Barch drives into the lane. Kick out for Fricky. They'll reset with 12 on the shot clock. Now down to 7. Bennett drives into the lane. Gonna take it herself, but it's rejected by Eva Selensky. Saints work to beat token pressure in the full court. Matea Messer all the way down the lane off the bottom of the backboard. Offensive rebound for the Saints. That Schweitzer kick out. Foot inside the 3-point line. 2-point attempt is no good by Selensky. Saints retain the basketball with another offensive rebound. Schweitzer drives into the lane. One dribble. Puts up a shot, and that one goes straight out of bounds. And a substitution in now for St. Mary's. Okrop comes back in. It'll be Magets basketball. Leading 14-5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. They'll make managing your money easy. Find BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Magets with the basketball. This is Fricky. Already has a 3-pointer in tonight's ball game. Between the legs dribble, trying to work past Matea Messer. Step back. Not going to happen this time. Gives it to Deschamps, working down the shot clock at the horn. Up, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Did not touch the rim. So the Saints do force a turnover, and that's back-to-back possessions for Minot High. They barely got a shot off before the clock expired, and they are going to take a timeout as well. That's a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout for 50 years. Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. More basketball on the way on the PSB Network. Out of the Minot High timeout, both teams have 4 remaining. Still early in the first half, not even halfway complete. That pass is going to be intercepted by Minot's Everett Deschamps. Left-handed layup is up and no good. Might have been affected by Matea Messer. Anyway, Magets keep the basketball. Pass was deflected and now taken the other way by Messer for St. Mary's. Messer with the left hand. Off the foot of Okrop. Now stuck in the corner, going to work her way around Deschamps, or not, as drilled it on the sideline, and it'll be another turnover for the Saints. 10:23 remaining. In the first half, Minot an early 14-5 lead. They were up 10-0 at one point. Barch operates the point guard position for Minot High on this possession. Up top to Aberly. Now Barch in the near side wing, working it down to Bell. Bell pump fake, shot is up, no good. Does draw the foul though. That'll be against Matea Messer, sophomore forward. First personal foul on Messer, second overall on the Saints. Lily Bell will go to the free throw line. Place Minot High has had quite some success this season. First one is good for Bell. Second one on the way. That is also good. Lily Bell already approaching double figures in tonight's game. 8 points for the sophomore. Messer will shoot from mid-range, no good. Offensive board, second chance point went away for Natalie Benning. We've seen St. Mary's gather quite a few offensive rebounds tonight, something they're going to have to start capitalizing on before this game gets out of reach. Kick out 3 for Bennett, who got the scoring started tonight, and she's going to continue it with another 3 from the right wing. Presley Bennett on fire from beyond the arc tonight. O'Krop tries to send it down to Gerving. Loose ball collected by Benning. Now Gerving will shoot mid-range, no good. From the corner, another offensive rebound. All right, St. Mary's. No pass three is no good, and there's another second chance opportunity that St. Mary's doesn't capitalize on. Rebound by Lily Bell. Near side with Barch, back to Bell. Bell gonna work against O'Krop. Bell gets to the free throw line, kick out. Corner three for Barch is no good, and the rebound will travel out of bounds. Checking in for Minot High, Maggie Fricky. Good time to remind you that Minot State University is a sponsor of high school basketball on the PSP network. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Fricky contested a layup off the steal, goes in. And the Magets lead by 16. That's a game high for them. We're going to get a whistle here and a personal foul against Maggie Fricky.
First personal, third team foul.
Third of the half for Minot. Inbounds pass went to Gerving, but she was running away from the ball. Eventually does recover. And now both players on the floor as Fricky and Gerving collided over there. Ball was rolling out of bounds. Last touch by Gerving of St. Mary's. Minot High basketball up 21-5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 8:30 and counting, first half. And we're going to get an offensive foul on the moving screen from Bell.
Fouls on number 30, Lily Bell.
That'll be her first personal as well. Saints down 16 as they're going to get another foul, and the pressure put on in the backcourt by Minot High is not going to be allowed tonight from these officials. Explains it head coach Jason Schwartz.
Grace Jackson in for the Saints.
He's riding the hip. Approaching the 1-1 bonus is St. Mary's. This early in the half, another steal on the inbounds pass by Aberly. Gonna dish it to Fricky. She cuts through the defense and finds an open shot. Maggie Fricky, with patience in the paint, scores 2 points. Pass up ahead to Selensky. Bounce pass out 3, ball on the way from Gerving, no good. Rebound collected by Aberly. Away goes Bell for Minot High. Coast to coast, right-handed layup off the paint and in. Lily Bell with 2 more points. And we're going to get another timeout taken by Ty Terry and the St. Mary's Saints, who trailed 25-5 with 7:49 to go in the first half. Another break coming up on the PSP Network. Don't go anywhere.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, perched up here in our broadcast position atop the away bleachers inside Magic City Campus Gymnasium, it's not easy to hear what head coach Ty Terry's breaking down in the huddle during this timeout, but I gotta believe it's about looking for some better shots, maybe holding the ball a little bit longer on the shot clock, looking for better opportunities to score, and then also capitalizing when they get those offensive rebounds, something that teams frankly haven't been given the luxury of against Minot High. Such a great rebounding team this season, but St. Mary's has not done either of those two things. We'll see what they do out of the break here. That was the second charge timeout to the Saints at this half. O'Krop right there. Out of the timeout, they get 2 points and stop a very long Minot run of scoring. Still trailing by 18 are the Saints. Here's Bennett trying to put Minot High back in front by more, and she does. Presley Bennett, 3 threes on the night for her. Already surpassing her season average of 7 points. And we're 11 minutes into this contest. Shot was deflected, I believe. Gerving was looking for the foul. Here's Knutson for Minot High. Pass knocked away, and now more contact by the St. Mary's bench. They're playing 4-on-4 basketball here as Bell from mid-range in the corner. It's good. Gerving on the move for St. Mary's. That is Grace Jackson in the game for the first time for the Saints. Now Gerving, one dribble inside the three-point line. Up to the top there is Benning. Another three off the mark. 23-point lead for Minot High at the moment. Fricke dribbles, gives it to Eve Knutson. Now back to Fricke, straight away. Thought about the three. Now will handle the basketball, step back beyond the arc, off the front of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Bennett for Minot High, and the Majettes will reset on offense. Bell gives it to Fricke. Maggie Fricke averaging 6 assists per game. That leads all players in the WDA. Cross-court pass to the corner with Knutson. They'll work it around the arc. Here's Fricke, long way away from the basket. It's no good, but another offensive rebound. Shot clock reset. Here's Bennett. Three's off the mark again. And the rebound this time tracked down by St. Mary's and Grace Jackson. Into the lane goes Benning. Shot no good. Rebound Majettes. 2-on-2 for Minot. Spin move to the left side. Oh, yeah, called for the travel. Heard the whistle, and I was thinking end one. I was ready for that call, but no. And a travel against Fricke, so a turnover underneath the basket. Planet Pizza, proud sponsor of broadcasts on the PSP Network. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or a plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, that's 701-852-1700. 5.5 to play, first half from Minot. Out of bounds, off of Minot High. Majettes with a 30-7 lead on Bismarck St. Mary's at the moment. And this game was originally supposed to be played at Tony Wald Court and at St. Mary's High School. But due to some shot clock and game clock issues inside the gymnasium there, this one got moved. As said during the pregame show, St. Mary's last game against Grand Forks Central was played at Bismarck Century High School due to those issues. So here we are in Minot. The Majettes playing well on their home floor. They actually haven't had a road game yet this season. Shot is again off the mark, inside of 5 minutes to play toward halftime. Messer dribbles it off her leg and out of bounds. And that string of home games to start the season will continue for Minot High in their next contest against Bismarck High on the 15th of December. That game will be right here on the PSP Network, of course. Loose ball picked up by Messer for St. Mary's. Up ahead to an open Natalie Benning underneath the basket, and St. Mary's is back on the scoreboard. Benning in the score sheet for the first time. Fricke draws the foul, and will get 2 shots at the free throw line. The Serve Pro free throw line.
Fouls on number 4, Eva Selensky, second personal, 4th team foul.
Second one against Selensky. Fricke's first shot off the mark, no good. Maggie Fricke, leader in free throw percentage on this Minot High team, shooting 87.5% from the charity stripe. Tries the second one, that one goes in. And Fricke has 8 points in this first half. 31-9 lead for Minot High on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. St. Mary's with the basketball, spinning at the free throw line is Benning. They'll get it out to Lily Eberts. Into the lane, Okrop off the front of the rim, no good, gets her own rebound. Fricke pokes it away. Now will lead the charge for the Majettes as they travel down the court. Slows it down, sets up the offense. Gets a high ball screen from Bell. Gives it back to Lily. Lily gonna try and work the ball into the paint. No good, and no call. So away goes Eberts for St. Mary's to Selensky. Now up to Okrop, long two. No good. Rebound Knutson off the backboard. Going faster, Minot High. Pull up three, Eve Knutson, 3 for 3. 34-9 advantage for Minot High. Now Knutson on the defensive end, giving Benning a tough time down the court. Eventually going to go straight to the left hand. It's no good. Another offensive rebound for St. Mary's. And interesting stat tonight, but another no second chance point for the Saints. Up ahead, Fricky looking for the foul, eventually does get it. So Fricky will head back to the Serve Pro free throw line. Already 1 for 2 tonight, that location. Make it 2 for 3. And we'll get Gerving back in for St. Mary's and Deschamps back in for Minot High. Second free throw on the way, it is good. And another substitution comes in for Minot High. That's Presley Bennett in for Fricky. 3 minutes to go in the first half of this game on the PSP Network, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find the experts online at northern-plains.com. We've got a whistle here on that pass attempt from Gerving. It's going to be a foul against, who are they going to call this on? It's either going to be Barch or Lamore. Goes against Kinley Barch.
Second personal, 16 foul.
Second against her. And get the sub in for Minot.
Aberley back for the Jets.
Trying to figure out where to inbound the ball, I believe was the hang up there. They'll go from the near sideline right in front of the Minot High bench. Gerving to put the ball in play. Looking for Messer. Eventually does get it to number 1. Matea Messer guarded by Barch, trying to take away that right hand. Inside Messer, no good. Rebound goes to Deschamps. She's tripped. Ball is loose, picked up by the Saints, and away they go. 3-on-2 for St. Mary's. Here's Messer, bounce pass to Okrop. Rolling around again, Messer gets it. Kick out. Here's a 3 from Benning on the way, no good. Offensive rebound goes right to Gerving at the 3-point line. Runner over the top of Lily Bell. And with 2 more points for Lexi Gerving. It's actually her first points of the game. St. Mary's at 11, and we've got a player down for Minot High. Not anymore. And Barch was just tripped there. $18 on the shot clock, 2:08 on the game clock. 36-11 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Minot High. Pass into Bell, working against Okrop, spins to her left side, off the glass and in. Lily Bell, the Shields Player of the Week on the PSP Network, as voted by you, the fans. After some dominant performances against non-conference teams to start off the girls' basketball season. Baseball pass up ahead to Sydney Aberley. Here's a 3 for Deschamps, college range, and she's gonna swish it. Everett Deschamps. 30-point lead for Minot High as we get near halftime here in Minot. St. Mary's gonna work it to the other side of the court. Okrop is run into by Bell, and that was a pretty definition of a foul right there. That should be the second against Bell by my count.
Fouls on number 30, Lily Bell. Second personal, 17 foul.
Was correct, and that puts St. Mary's in the bonus. So 1-1 coming for Journey Okrop. First one is good, and she'll earn a second. One for 2 trip to the Serve Pro free throw line for Okrop. Bell wasting no time. It's the three. And it's a 44-12 lead for Minot High. Inside 60 seconds to play. Here's a pull-up from Messer, no good. Rebound goes to Deschamps. She's going to bring it up the floor for Minot. Into the corner, Bennett. How about a fourth? No good. Rebound, Fricky. Magets keep it. 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bennett looking for an area to pass it. Gives it to Deschamps, back to Fricky. Down to 20 seconds to shoot. Gets a high ball screen from Aberly. Works with the right hand into the corner. Step back from Deschamps. Gives it back to Fricky. Down to 10 seconds. Long three from Bell is no good. Tipped, and the rebound goes to Fricky. One more shot coming for Minot High. Down to 8 seconds. Fricky gets a screen from Bell. Screen and roll into the paint. Draws the foul with 5.3 to go. And Lily Bell will get 2 free throw attempts to close out this first half of action, dominated by Minot High from the opening tip. Got out to a 10-0 lead, and as you can see on your BNC scoreboard, they have only extended it over these first 18 minutes. And to add a little bit more before halftime, Lily Bell makes it first of 2 free throws. Second one's good as well. 46-12 lead for Minot. So is that one going to count? It will. It was a lane warning against Sydney Aberly as we've reached the final few seconds here. Pass goes off the shin of Everett Deschamps, so 2.2 left for St. Mary's, and Minot putting on some pressure so the Saints don't get a shot off here before the first half comes to a close. They're going to add an additional second onto the clock. So 3 seconds left before halftime for St. Mary's. Inbounds pass into their own side. Gonna have to get a shot off. It's Messer. She does. It's no good. And we have reached halftime. Your score at the break, St. Mary's 12, Minot 46. We'll come back to recap the first half in our halftime show coming up next on the PSP Network.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is...
Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome into the Magic Towing halftime report. Magic Towing, remember the number. When you need a tow, no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. Call them at 701-509-4011. Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Well, in this first Western Dakota basketball matchup of the season for Minot High, it has been no problemo for the Minot High Majets. Out to a 46-12 lead as we head into the Magic Towing halftime show. Well, it got started out with a 3 from Presley Bennett, and then her friends got in on the party as well, as Bennett would finish the first half with 9 points, but 2 players in double figures for the Majets so far. Maggie Fricky with 10, Lily Bell with 19. We'll get into the full scoring for the first half coming up in just a little bit, but wow, I think the one glaring issue right now for St. Mary's is find some better shots. Taking first shot or first pass, second pass shots. They just have the right looks. Have some patience against the Minot High defense. That's really been the one issue for St. Mary's, of course, and not being able to stop the imposing players of Lily Bell and Fricky and Bennett and others from Minot High. For St. Mary's, they're going to have to come out fast in the second half. Let's take a look at the point distribution in the first half of play in this game. We'll start with St. Mary's, who are led by Eva Selensky and Journey Ukra, who had 3 points apiece, and then Matea Messer, Natalie Benning, and Lexi Gerving each added 2 for a total of 12 in the first half. And one point I mentioned quite a few times there in that first half was this number of second chance opportunities that St. Mary's got, something that teams don't usually get against Minot High School. A second opportunity with offensive rebounds and a new shot clock, and really it's got to be more patient offense for St. Mary's. Look for some better shots from their sharpshooters. As for Minot High, it was a first half of really no problems at all. Maybe foul trouble could be the one issue for them, and also defensive rebounding, the glaring issue in that first half for the Majets. But anyway, scoring-wise, they were led by Lily Bell with 19 points, put in 1 3 and 4 free throws for 19, leading all scorers in the first 18 minutes of play. Maggie Fricky also had 10, and then 3 trays for Presley Bennett for 9 points in the first half for her. Eve Knutson and Everett Deschamps added a triple each, and then 2 points for Sydney Aberly to total 46 first half points for the Minot High Majets in this one. Well, we've got second half basketball after this commercial break on the PSP Network. That does it for the Magic Towing halftime report. Once again, your score: Minot High 46, St. Mary's 12. Second half action on the way from Magic City campus.
Stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair.
Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair. Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Owen Patterson back here with you in the Simon Magic City Campus Gymnasium for WDA Girls Basketball. Our first basketball game of the night. Of course, we got the boys varsity matchup to follow this one, as the Magicians go for their 4th win of this season, and St. Mary's looks to pick up their first. What would be a massive upset to kick off the WDA season. Got some scores coming in from other places. We'll update you on the girls' games once this one is complete. There are some competitive contests going on throughout the state tonight in Class AA West Region girls basketball. Dickinson is at Williston, Mandan at Bismarck, Century at Jamestown. The other games going on tonight inside the WDA. As for this one, Minot High starts the second half with the ball and the lead, 46-12 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. The Jets with the basketball. It's Lily Bell at the top of the key. Far side wing to Maggie Fricky. Now Lamore, Crew Lamore will try the 3 ball. It's no good. Offensive rebound for Bell, and right back up and in the basket. Lily Bell starts out the second half scoring for the Magets, up to 21 on the night, averaging 28 points per game this season, along with 16 boards. Pass is intercepted by Aberly. It was not a full-strength pass up the floor to Bennett, as Gerving takes the steal and steps through the lane for 2 points. Lexi Gerving out of the gates with 2 points to answer for Bismarck St. Mary's, who trail by 34 in the early goings of the second half of high school basketball on the PSP Network. Brought to you by the UPS Store, located on South Broadway in Minot, open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday from 8:30 to 3. For your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS Store. Back and forth we go as Maggie Fricky adds in 2 points. Lead back up to 36. O'Krop with the basketball. Drives into the lane. Stops. Hands off for Benning. Open 3 for Matea Messer. Just off to the right. Rebound collected by Fricky. She'll bring it up the court for the Magets. Screen and pop. Doesn't give it to Bell. Instead takes it herself. Left-handed floater no good in the lane. Saints come away with it. Up ahead to Gerving. Passes it. Oh, just out of the reach of Eva Selensky and out of bounds. So a turnover against the Saints, and that's another issue to talk about. Got to control those against Minot High. Oh, nice cut by Lamore, and Fricky fed her on her way to the basket, but Lamore couldn't put the ball in the bucket. Pull up from the free throw line. Tried to bank it in was Gerving. It ends up hitting the rim and no good. Fricky another step back shot. That one short. 2-point attempt for number 2. Was a full court pressure on Gerving, who launches it up the floor to Messer. Guarded by Bell. And Matea Messer contested shot is good. She's got 4 points tonight. Long three for Bell on the other end. It's good. A pair of threes tonight for Lily Bell, as she has 24 points so far. Ricky has open players down the floor, gets it to Lamore, over to Bell, and one. Irving was a little bit too late and made a contact with Bell in her shooting motion. The shot goes in, and one additional free throw coming the way of Lily Bell.
Number 13, Lexi Gerving, her first personal.
Knutson and Barch checks in for Minot High. Bell brings the lead up to 40 with that free throw. 56-16 on the PNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. PNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Find them online at bnc.bank. Another Saints turnover, and the Jets will have the basketball with one tick under 15 minutes remaining. Inbounds to Bell. Now back to Kinley Barch. Handoff Lamore. Knutson thought about a three, instead will pass it back around the horn. Lamore drives into the lane, draws the foul, shot no good. She'll get 2 shots from the free throw line. Prue Lamore at the Serve Pro free throw line. With 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians with advanced technology, specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. First shot on the way, no good. Second opportunity for Carew is good. Irving, shot blocked by Bell. Majet's going the other way. Irving trailing the play. It's 5-on-4 for Minot High. Here's another three for Lely. No good. Rebound goes to Knutson. Minot High has it. Barch called for the offensive foul. I think it was a push-off. Tried dribbling to the center of the court at the free throw line and then pivoted and sent Messer flying a little bit. So offensive foul goes against Kinley Barch. That's her 3rd personal already. First of the half for the Majets. Irving hands off to Messer. Messer drives in. Bounce pass intercepted by Barch. He was looking for Okrop. Pass back out to Knutson. Top of the key, Lamore. Into the corner. Presley Bennett fires a three. That one's good. Presley Bennett on fire from beyond the arc. 4 threes tonight for the senior. 4 of 6, I believe, for shooting percentage from downtown. Messer in the lane. Shot contested. Draw the foul. Score the bucket and get a free throw as well.
Basket was good for Mateo Messer. Foul number 24, Carew Lamore.
3rd personal against Lamore, so some Majets in foul trouble as we're still early in the second half. Shot no good from the free throw line for Messer. She's a team high 6 points in the game so far. There's another three from Bennett. And again, Presley Bennett. 5 3-pointers on the night.
Presley Bennett for 3.
Spinning in the lane, Benning puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Bell. Thought about sending it to Bennett 3/4 court. Instead goes to Lamore, who tries a three herself over the backboard and out of bounds. St. Mary's Saints ball once we resume play. Good time to remind you that these broadcasts of high school sports on the PSP Network are brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics. Specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages, they offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment and a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Pass goes nearly out of bounds, saved by Bennett, going the other way for the Majets. Cross court to Barch, running stride for stride with her teammate Lamore. Eventually loses control of the basketball. Out of bounds, last touch by St. Mary's, and a group of substitutions come in for Minot High. Fricky, Deschamps, and Aberle check in. They're going to say Fricky can't come back on the court.
Checking in for the Saints, number 22, Grace Jackson.
Something with the uniform, I believe. So Fricky goes back to the bench. This is Deschamps with the basketball. Over to Eve Knutson. Into the corner, here's Lamore for another three. That one, no good. Rebound Messer. Off the floor to Grace Jackson. Stops at the free throw line. Bounce pass collected by Ukrop. Ukrop spins around at the block. That shot off the mark, no good. Rebound Aberle for Minot High. Eve Knutson eyes up, finds Lamore ahead on the basketball floor. The layup is no good. Offensive rebound for Minot High. They'll get a possession here. Not anymore with Matea Messer stealing that pass away. Drives with the left hand against Barch. And one for number one. Messer has been the top scorer for St. Mary's in the second half with 6 points already. Trying to lead the comeback charge for the Saints in the last 12 minutes of this ball game. Abby Schmidt checks in for St. Mary's. First time calling her name today. First time coming into the basketball game for Schmidt. Free throw for Messer is no good, and she'll end up with just 2 points on that trip. 63-20 lead for Minot. The free throw line, Aberle got poked away by Messer. Now gives it back to Fricky, who has successfully checked into the ball game this time. Lamore drives into the lane. We've got a whistle before the shot on the floor against Ukrop. The Jets will inbound the basketball underneath the hoop. That's Deschamps there. Lobs it into Lamore, tracks it down at the right elbow, and then drives to the left hand. Lamore just can't get one to fall. 0 for her last 4 from the field. Pass goes to Benning. Benning spins around into the lane, puts up a shot. That one hits the rim twice and falls out. Deschamps controls it from Minot High. Pass to Lamore. She's going to try again. That one no good. Rebound will eventually go to Grace Jackson. Been a bit of a lull in scoring now after we saw so much in the first half. 3 on the way from Benning, no good. Rebound by Eve Knutson. One-on-one with Gerving. Now she'll let her teammates join her in the front court. Fricky to the basket. Draws the foul. Foul goes against Natalie Benning of St. Mary's, and that'll send Fricky to the Serve Pro free throw line. Roger Ward Moving and Storage sponsors high school basketball on the PSP network, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. It's Roger Ward Moving and Storage. First free throw is good for Fricky, and we'll get a whole bunch of new players in for Minot High. Bell and Bennett check in. Fricky's second free throw, no good. 44-point lead for the Magets. They look to go 4-0 and, more importantly, 1-0 in WDA play with Bismarck High next up on the schedule. The Demons are hosting Mandan tonight, the high-scoring Mandan High Braves. Opening night of WDA basketball inside the state of North Dakota. She head into the holiday break next week, or this week. Shot from Knutson, no good. Rebound for St. Mary's. It's Gerving up ahead, intercepted by Minot's Presley Bennett. Gives it to Fricky, 2-on-1. Gerving's got to guard two players, didn't guard Fricky, and she's got another 2 points added to her total tonight. Jackson, pass out to Abby Schmidt. Works around Fricke for the layup. How about Abby Schmidt? Shot clock didn't start again. Once this one goes final, we will bring you the Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show. Also hand out our Sports Clips Player of the Game and the Jobbers Move of the Game. Still some opportunities for those awards to be won with about 10 minutes left to play in this ball game. Foul goes against Abby Schmidt of St. Mary's. That'll be the 6th team foul against the Saints, so for the remainder of the night, the Magets will be in the bonus. This is Ariana Rude in the ball game for the first time tonight. Wearing number 1, gets the ball from Deschamps. One dribble, sends it to Bennett. Bell was asking for the ball as she was posting up. Eva Selensky got called for the offensive foul. That's the 3rd on Bell tonight. 4th team foul of the half against Minot High. Pass to Gerving. Three in the corner, no good from Selensky. Rude has it for Minot. Almost triple teamed over there on the sideline. Gives it to Bell, swinging around, eventually finds Bennett for 3. Good again. How about Presley Bennett? 3 threes in the first half, 3 threes so far in the second. That equates to 18. Loose ball picked up by Rude. They get a foul against Schmidt. First, second in not a very long amount of time. Also on the PSP network tonight, over at the Mesa, Minot High hockey against Devils Lake. That one should be starting, I believe 7 o'clock start there, or at least the broadcast might get underway. Gerving cutting to the basket. Pass intended for her, but couldn't corral it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover to Minot.
Checking in for the Saints, number 25, Brittany Okra.
Rude runs the show. Takes a screen from Bell. Pass a little bit too far out in front of Lely. And Bennett intercepts a pass from St. Mary's. The Jets set up the offense. There's Rude. Nobody on that half of the court for St. Mary's. Rude's 3 is short. Rebound by Schmidt for the Saints. Takes it ahead. Pass behind Gerving. Able to adjust. Puts up a 3 from the corner. That's no good. Rebound for Knutson and Minot High. It's going to slow things down here for the final 8 minutes. With Minot High in front 69-22 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Dribbling with the left hand. Here's Bennett for another 3. Well, you'd say somebody's got to guard Bennett, but there was a defender in her face on that one. 7 3 balls for Presley Bennett tonight. 7 of 9 from beyond the arc. What a night she is having.
Checking in for the Saints, number 22, Grace Jackson.
Lead is up to 50 for Minot High. Bennett thought about another one. Pass instead is intercepted by Messer. Messer will pull up from the middle of the lane. It's short. Rebound Bennett, gives it to Bell. Jets will work their way up the court with Rude. Over to Deschamps, top of the key. Lily Bell guarded by Okrup. Here's Bennett. And Knutson playing catch there on the near side. Eventually gets it out of that mess. Over to Rude. 7 on the shot clock. Rude drives baseline. Kick out to Sham. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for Bell. Eventually it's going to end up in the hands of Matea Messer for St. Mary's. Working against Lily Bell. Kick out to Jackson. Cross court pass to Gerving. Long 3 for Lexi. Is no good. Missed the rim as well. Five-out offense for Minot High. And man-to-man defense for St. Mary's. 6:13 left on the game clock. 13 seconds to shoot for the Magets here. Knutson's going to take a three-point attempt and convert it. Eve Knutson from beyond the arc. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. A Ryan Family Dealerships timeout taken by Minot. That's going to be a 60, so we'll step aside with a commercial break here on the PSP Network. Last 6 minutes of basketball coming up next.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
.6:05 to play in this ball game tonight from Minot. The Magets with a comfortable, to say the least, 53-point lead over St. Mary's. The Magets will look to go 2-0 in WDA play. Obviously, this one's not done yet, but if results hold, Minot will attempt to go 2-0 in conference play on the 15th of December, which is on Friday, and home against Bismarck High. That'll be right here on the PSP Network. St. Mary's is in action that same day as well. They'll be at Legacy to take on the Sabres. That'll be the conference opener for Legacy, also on the PSP Network. Into the lane, shot is good. That is Lily Eberts, sophomore guard, standing 5'5". Here's Deshawn with the basketball for Minot High, guarded by Benning. Cross-court pass to Lamore. Lamore drives with the right hand, stops, kicks it out for Rude, and then the pass goes behind Desham, who is cutting towards the basket. Final 5.5. This game tonight brought to you by Minot State University. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. They'll give it to Jackson. Jackson to Okrup. Trying to go somewhere with it. Instead, tries passing it to Jackson. Out of bounds. Last touch by a diving Kinley Barch.
Checking in for the Saints, Matea Messer and Lexi Gerber.
Inbounding the basketball for St. Mary's, Eva Selensky. WDA Girls Cross Country Individual Champion, participating for Bismarck Legacy. Pass out to Gerving at the shot clock as it expires, but didn't get it off in time. Just under 5 minutes to play. Minot tries to put the finishing touches on a big home victory to open up Western Dakota play on the girls' side and set the tone for the boys' game coming up next is the second part of our basketball doubleheader on the PSP Network. Here's Bennett. That time takes just 2 points. She's hit 7 threes tonight if you're just joining us casually. Matea Messer dribbling for St. Mary's. Ball knocked away by Bennett, but going to get called for the foul. Shot clock will reset. Saints will inbound the basketball underneath their own hoop. Inbounds pass goes to the top of the key, and Lexi Gerving, who has been held to 4 points tonight. Average is 10. Here's a three from Natalie Benning. Well, that's good. Benning now ups her game total tonight to 5, and she's averaging a team leading 20.5 through the first 2 games of the season, which ranks second in the WDA. Hand off to Aberly. Gives it to cross-court Bennett. Really? One from range. Surprised herself that that one went in, but hey, it is Presley Bennett's night tonight. 8 threes, 26 points for the senior. And I think by now she has taken over Lily Bell for the team lead.
With that last three-point basket, Presley Bennett has tied the school record for most three-pointers in the game.
Well, you might have heard that from our public address announcer here inside the building, but Presley Bennett now trying to chase Minot High girls basketball history as she's tied the single game best for three-pointers made with 8, as there's another 3 for Benning on the other side for St. Mary's. So Presley Bennett 8 threes tonight. That ties a single game high in Majette's history. If she hits 9, of course, she'll take top spot in the record books, but 8 threes tonight for Presley Bennett. Add in a 2-point field goal as well. She's got 26. Oh, we're not going to get the shot there from Bennett. An offensive foul called against Lamore. I think that's 4 now. 4th against Lamore, 16 foul, so both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the final 3 minutes and 15 seconds of this basketball game. 80-30. Minot High in front of the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Benning. Pass out to Messer, long 2. No good. Offensive rebound for Benning. Putback is good. And Natalie Benning on quite the run. 8 points in the last minute. Gonna get a new 5 coming onto the floor for St. Mary's at the next stoppage. Here's Barch. It's a screen from Bennett. Oh, thought about it. Rude to Lamore. Lamore drives, kicks. This is Sydney Aberly. Not going to shoot it. 5 on the shot clock. Eventually does after a drive. And Sydney Aberly has 2 more points. 82-32, lead back up to 50 for Minot. Messer dribbles to the baseline. Kick out 3 for Benning. He's on fire. That one no good though. Heat check, and Messer with the putback. Final 2 minutes to play. Looks like a couple new Minot players will check in. Ball knocked away by Messer and thrown out of bounds. It'll stay with the Majettes, and we've got a lot of new names to introduce you to coming onto the basketball floor. For Minot High, that is Journey Larson, Leah Rosencrans, and Brenna Seidner. For St. Mary's, I'll try and figure out who all these people are. That's Abby Schmidt. She's already been in the game. Grace Jackson as well on the court. Lily Eberts is number 20. Ashlyn Greenstein. And also number 14, Gretchen Bohl. And there it is, the single game record for the Minot High Majettes history. Presley Bennett could not miss. 9 3 balls tonight. And she gets the ball in the steal with 90 seconds to play. 29 points in the contest for Presley Bennett. I think it's time we let you in on, nope, maybe a travel, nope, gonna let her play through it. Long 3 here coming for Brenna Seidner. Everybody's hitting the 3 balls for Minot High tonight. And I think with that last 3, Presley Bennett has ended the Sport Clips Player of the Game discussion, and she'll check out for the final time tonight. Minute 3 to go, and a big round of applause from the home crowd. Single game best, 9 3 balls. 88-34 is the score on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Under 50 seconds left. Loose ball picked up by Rosenkrantz from Minot High. This is Seidner. Kick out. Here's a 3 from Journey Larson. No good. Trying to retrieve it out of bounds. Deschamps too slow, and they'll go to the Saints. 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Handoff goes to Bowl. Now up top. Schmidt handed off at the top of the key. Grace Jackson going to take a shot. No good. Rebound collected by Eberts for St. Mary's. Here's a 3 on the way from Gretchen Bowl. Rattles around and goes in. So Gretchen Bowl adds in 3 points as we count down the final 10 seconds of this matchup. Should just hold it for the final 3. Now 2-1, and that'll be it. Minot picks up a huge first win in conference play. For their final tally, Minot 88, St. Mary's 37. Presley Bennett's 9 threes and 29 points in all led all scores tonight. We'll come back after this break with the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show to wrap it all up from Minot. We've got another game on the way, so please do not leave.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Well, in the first of two WDA basketball games tonight in the Magic City, it was raining threes, especially for the Minot High Majettes, and more specifically for Presley Bennett, the senior. Hit 9 threes from beyond the arc tonight, 9 of 11 total for 29 points to lead the way in scoring for Minot High and overall in that matchup that went all in favor of Minot High School tonight. Welcome into the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show to wrap it all up. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads is your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Well, let's take a look at how this one went down scoring-wise. Right away from the tip, Minot got a 3 from Bennett, which would be the theme tonight. They went on a 10-0 run to start the scoring tonight before St. Mary's would get on the board, and then after that it was really Minot High the rest of the way as the Majettes got 46 points in the first half, come back with 42 in the second half. And overall, your scores for the Majettes tonight, Presley Bennett with 29 led them. Lily Bill added in 27, right at her season average of 28. Maggie Fricky had 15, 6 from Eve Knutson, 4 from Sydney Aberly, 3 from Brenna Seidner and Everett Deschamps, and then 1 for Carew Lamore. And those are your scores for Minot High. Bennett with 29 to lead the way. Overall, add it all up, that's 88 for Minot High School tonight, which is a season best for them. Played West Fargo to start the season, scored 86. Did a little bit better with 88 in this ball game. On the other side for St. Mary's, they were led by 2 players in double figures. That would be Matea Messer and Natalie Benning, who scored 8 points in the last 3 minutes of that ball game. They had 10 apiece, 4 points for Lexi Gerving, 3 for Ava Selensky, Journey Okrop, and Gretchen Bowl, and then 2 points each for Abby Schmidt and Lily Eberts. Add it all up, 37 for St. Mary's in tonight's ball game. Minot High advances to 4-0 on the season, 1-0 in WDA play. St. Mary's drops to 2-2 to the 500 mark for the second time this season, 0-1 in the WDA. Next up for Minot High, right back here in the Magic City Campus Gymnasium against Bismarck High on the PSP Network on December the 15th. And for St. Mary's, they'll be on the road against Legacy on the 15th, also on the PSP Network. The Sabres still don't have, they're going to be the team off today on the WDA schedule, so it'll be the conference opener for the Sabres as we update you on the conference standings in Class AA girls basketball out west. Bismarck Century took down Jamestown 65-41. Mandan and Bismarck, the score last updated at the half. Mandan in a close one, leading Bismarck 34-32. Let's see, Williston looking for that one. And that one has just gone final. Dickinson with the win over Williston, 77-52. That was two undefeated teams battling it out. Out at Williston. Dickinson with the win, 77-52. Still waiting on that final from Carl Gard Gymnasium, with Bismarck trailing Mandan by 2 at the half. And once again, your final here from Minot. It's the Magets rolling to victory, 88-37. The number 1 team in the state once again proves how good they really are, taking down a Saints team by 51 points tonight. That'll do it for the planning. Well, sorry, I haven't gotten to the most important part of this post-game show, the Sport Clips player of the game, and it's got to go to Presley Bennett, doesn't it? Set a school single-game record by hitting 9 threes tonight, 29 points in total. Everything was falling in the basket for Presley Bennett. Quite a performance, and she was given a game ball by the athletic director from Minot High School, Mitch Lundy. Went straight up into the bleachers and celebrated with her family. It's going to be a night that Presley Bennett won't forget. 9 threes in the contest for her. She wins the Sport Clips player of the game for this matchup. Sport Clips brings you the MVP. The home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. They'll keep you looking your best. Check in online or with the app with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. Presley Bennett, your Sport Clips MVP of the game. And for the Jobbers move of the game, well, this one was kind of a runaway from the beginning, so there really wasn't a defining shot except for that 9th three for Presley Bennett to put her name in the record book. So we'll go with that one for the Jobbers move of the game. The 9th three for Presley Bennett tonight. Obviously, Minot had taken quite the significant lead at that point, but that'll be our Jobbers move of the game today. Tonight's move of the game is sponsored by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you move across town or across the country with locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Well, that does it for the Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show, our first of the night, because we have more basketball coming your way from the Magic City Campus Gymnasium as the St. Mary's and Minot High boys take the court in just a few minutes' time. We'll take a break, and we'll preview the matchup there. Coming up next, you're watching high school basketball on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Wondering whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
Welcome into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show ahead of our second game of 2 tonight from Minot High School, the Magic City Campus Gymnasium, featuring the St. Mary's Saints, looking for their first win of the season against the undefeated Minot High Magicians. Pregame shows on the PSP Network brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. Their technicians can typically perform a full oil change in about 15 minutes at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Well, to break down this matchup, Minot High has been looking really, really good at the beginning of this season. The number 3 team in the latest AA basketball poll, which we'll take a look at in just a second, but currently ranked number 3, a 3-0 record. They're the highest ranked team from the West. And they are led by Logan Conklin, who puts in 21 points per game so far through 3 contests and 8 rebounds. Both lead the team. He's also putting in 4 times as many free throws as second most on the team. So Conklin doing a lot for the Magicians, but it's not just him that puts in the work for Minot High. Also got to look at Eric Winchesky, averaging 4 assists per game. Eric Winchesky averages 4 assists per game. That leads the team. And look elsewhere, Peyton Shell, 11 points per game for him, shoots 45% from the field. This is a good-looking Minot High team. Placed second in the WDA tournament a year ago, 5th at state, coming off an 18-3 season under head coach Dean Winchesky, scoring 76 points per night. Minot High looks to improve that against St. Mary's tonight, who gives up an average of 64 points per game. The Saints are led by Sam Fedorchak in pretty much every single statistical category. He's the leader in points and rebounds with 13 and 6 per game for him. Also the leader in free throw percentage and defensively in steals per game. They're going to look for a lot of productivity from the senior guard, Sam Fedorchak. That's St. Mary's it is. and their head coach, B.J. Etzold. 9th place finish in the league a year ago, coming off a 6-16 season. It hasn't been a great start yet for the Saints this season with 3 losses in non-conference games. To Shanley, 46-47, a close one to begin the season. Then Horace over the weekend dropped that game at home 56-60 to the Hawks, and Grand Forks Central came up short 40-86, and they let the Knights get away quick in the first half. I think they were down 52-11 at the break there, if I remember correctly. So that's going to have to be the key for the Saints tonight. Keep the Magicians limited early on, because once this one gets away, like we saw in the girls' game, there's really no shot at coming back for St. Mary's tonight. They are without their returning double-figure scorer from a year ago, Christian Benning, the sophomore guard, out with a fractured finger. That's an injury for St. Mary's here, and he'll be out tonight. We will take a break, come back with the starting lineups and tip-off from Minot. It's the second of 2 games tonight on the PSP Network, a WDA doubleheader, the first of the year. Thank you for tuning in. We'll have tip-off after this commercial break on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Together for Christmas, oh, let's be together this year, 'cause it's been way too long. Let's sing a happy song, sharing the love and all that Christmas cheer. Oh, let's get together for Christmas, let's get the whole gang together, let's get together this year.
Just about set for action here inside the Magic City Campus Gymnasium for the boys matchup. Second part of this WDA doubleheader on the PSP Network. We've got some more doubleheader basketball coming up this week on the network. On Friday, Minot High hosts Bismarck, and St. Mary's will be on the road to face Bismarck Legacy. That's just a fraction of what PSP Network is covering this week. Tuesday to Saturday, we've got games every day, except for Wednesday, and Colberg throws in his program podcast then. So keep it on the PSP Network every day of the week for North Dakota sports coverage. As we meet the starters for St. Mary's here ahead of this contest, conference opener for these two teams. St. Mary's an 0-3 record, Minot High at 3-0. The starters for St. Mary's, as we see him on the court right now, Nick Remish, Aiden Price, Connor Schatz, Sam Fedorchak, and I believe that other one was Cortland Eberly in there as well, but we'll have to make sure. No, that was Jackson Barth, sorry. Now we're meeting the Magicians here, and we'll turn it over to public address announcer for that.
And forward, the 6'6" junior, number 30, Landon Fidel. And forward, the 6'5" junior, he wears number 34, it's Grayson Schaefer. And now forward, the 6'5" senior, wearing number 21, Logan Copeland.
And now you've met the Magi, they're starting 5. Eric Winchesky, Logan Conklin, Landon Bedell, Peyton Shell, and Grayson Schaefer under the direction of Dean Winchesky. We are set for action once again in Minot, North Dakota. The Magicians and the Saints. Minot in the home white, St. Mary's in the road blue. Owen Patterson here on the call. Thank you once again for joining us on the PSP Network. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming broadcasts over this winter sports season. We are underway. St. Mary's wins the tip. Aiden Price controls it. Gives it back to Sam Fedorchak. Fedorchak gets it, and a ball screen from Jackson Barth. Now giving it back. The screen and roll. Goes out of bounds, last touch by number 10, Jackson Barth, the 6'4" sophomore forward for St. Mary's. Full court press put on by the Saints. Winchesky able to get the inbounds pass. He's guarded by Price at 3/4 court. Over to Schaefer now into the corner with Shell. Inside Logan Conklin working his way to a shot, no good. And the putback goes in for Landon Bedell, and we have our first points of the night, courtesy of the 6'6" junior forward Landon Bedell, averaging 6 points per game. He's got 2 to get things started tonight for Minot. Price back and forth across the court, and he dribbles. Quick pass to Schatz, gets it right back. Now in the hands of Schatz again. Pass goes to Barth, driving into the lane. Shot's no good. Rebound goes to the Magicians. Wide open lane to the basket for Eric Winchesky. He's not going to let that go to waste. 2 points for Winchesky, and it's a 4-point lead for the Magicians. Price, the point guard for St. Mary's. 30% field goal shooter this season. Gives it to Fedorchak, again the leader in points and rebounds for the Saints. Pass stolen away by Conklin. And a foul called against Fedorchak, who didn't even jump with Conklin. And if you've seen some Magicians broadcasts here on the PSP Network, you might understand why. Conklin can throw it down. That time goes up for the layup, draws a foul, and he'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration at Servpro. First shot from the stripe is no good for Conklin. Second one's good though, and he's on the board. 5-point lead for the Magicians in the first minute 45. Trying to get it across half court. It's tipped by Winchesky, still on the ground. And the Saints did not get it across the timeline in the allotted 10 seconds. So that'll be a turnover for the Magicians, bringing out the full court pressure here against St. Mary's. As we saw in the girls' game, not getting fouls being called a little bit touchy. But the full court pressure remains on for Minot and St. Mary's. High pressure defenses. That time Shell hits the ground, and a foul called against Jackson Barth, his second team. Inbound goes to Winchesky. Gives it to Landon Bedell. Shell on the cut, blocked by Barth. Saints go the other way. Remish brings it across the line. Gives it to Fedorchak. Kick out to Price in the corner. Works his way into the lane. Working against Conklin. Trying to find an alley to pass it. Gets it out to Remish. Remish drives into the lane. He's pivoting, looking for an open area to throw. Shot clock down to 5. Fedorchak, 3, contested and no good. Rebound Conklin. Away go the Magicians. Off the floor, Winchesky. Winchesky drives into the paint, dishes down low by the basket. It's Landon Bedell. 7-0 lead for Minot. Saints looking to get on the scoreboard. Looking for a cutting shots. Instead, we'll give it to Barth. Barth works around the three-point line. Aiden Price has it. Give it to Remish for three, and St. Mary's is their first points of the night. It's Nick Remish. Up top, Conklin, straightaway three is good. Logan Conklin. 21 points per night. Has 4 in the early going. We're going to get an offensive foul against Jackson Barth for a moving screen. That'll be his second already. And PJ Etzel looking for an explanation. Head coach for St. Mary's. Going to get a substitution in. We got one for Minot High. That was Caden Helm, as well as Braden Nelson. And coming in for St. Mary's was Isaac Schrader. Inbound to Winchesky. He'll set things up. It's a screen from Bedell. Now Conklin for the free throw line. Skies, shot no good. Rebound Remish. Saints trailing by 7. 14 minutes to play on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. First half from Minot. Ball stripped away by Conklin. Here he goes on the fast break, but he lost the handle as well. Out of bounds off the leg of Aiden Price. And you get Fisher Johnson checking in for Minot. Using a lot of substitutions early on with a full court press. Inbound to the corner. That's Helm. Inside, Nelson. Kick out for Fisher Johnson. Winchesky falls down, keeps his dribble. Magicians still working the ball around the perimeter. 13 on the shot clock. Pass fake, shot fake. Eventually shoots it, but not before Eric Winchesky is called for the travel. Remish gets it across the timeline, but only one step before he's met by Caden Helm. Cross-court pass from Fedorchak to Price. Price drives into the lane, loses the ball. Up ahead, Fisher Johnson for Minot. Gets the defender to fly by, misses the layup, gets his own rebound. Over to Conklin, he misses the shot. And then Price goes after the rebound, steps on the baseline. So we'll keep it with the Magicians here under their own basket with a new shot clock. Cortland Eberly is checked in for St. Mary's. Inbound to Winchesky. Drives to the middle of the floor. Kick out for Caden Helm. Three-point shooter off the bench. Going to get a foul called against the Saints. It's going to go against Aiden Price. Already the fourth team foul called against St. Mary's. And the first of the night on Price. Here's the three from Schaefer on the assist from Winchesky. Grayson Schaefer. We're going to get a timeout called by St. Mary's. 30-second break, we'll take it with them. Minot High with an early 13-3 lead on the BNC National League scoreboard ahead of St. Mary's in this WDA opener.
Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it. Dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
High school basketball on the PSP Network is brought to you by Planet Pizza. There is no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or a plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now at 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Back to the action here on Magic City Campus Gymnasium. St. Mary's with the ball and a 10-point deficit to overcome early in this first half. Sam Fedorchak passes to the corner and with Connor Schatz. Drives to the middle, kick out. 3 on the way from Eberle off the side of the backboard. And offensive rebound and the putback from Schrader. He gets fouled, so Isaac Schrader will head to the line. First foul against the Magicians. It's going to be called against got one win against Helm. Didn't put it up on the board, though. Second one's good for Isaac Schrader. Driving to the lane, to the basket is Caden Helm, and he's fouled. So 2 free throws coming up for Caden Helm in his trip to the Serve Pro free throw line. First shot is up and good. .12-11 to play, first half. Second shot coming for Caden. It is good as well. So Rumish comes back in for St. Mary's. Magicians continue the full court pressure. Conklin tried poking it away from Fedorchak. Eventually does get it across. Over to Remish, with just 18 on the shot clock. Schaefer saves it. Over to Shell. Minot on the move. Peyton Shell in the lane. Kick out for Johnson. They work it around the horn. To Conklin in the corner. For Schaefer. Schaefer drives to the hole and cashes it in. Grayson Schaefer with 2 more points. 17-4, your new score. And they get a foul against Caden Helm. That was his first. The first foul was not against him. Winchesky comes back in for Minot. Inbound pass goes to Rumish, and he went across the line. Don't think he meant to do that, but unforced error leads to a turnover. Minot has it. We got Carson Deaver in the game for the first time for the Magicians. Inbound Winchesky. Over to Deaver, top of the key, Conklin. Chesky turns around, faces the defense, pulls up from the elbow. That one's no good. Rebound by Schrader. Over to Fedorchak. Oh, that one looked ugly. He's all right. Into the corner to an open shots. Good close out there for the Minot defender. Fedorchak for 3. Lots of contact as Winchesky bumped into him on his way down. There's no call and a missed shot. Schaefer, pump fake. Gets Barth to fly by. It takes one dribble to the free throw line and sinks it. Grayson Schaefer with 7 points, and Minot's 19 in the first 7.5 minutes. Trap on the near side. Remish floats it in the air to Fedorchak. Fedorchak in the corner. We got a foul called against Peyton Shell. Dean Winchesky advising him to close out with the hands in the air. First foul against Shell, 3rd team foul. Landon Bedell comes back in for Minot High. Reminder that high school basketball on the PSP Network is brought to you by Minot State. The best way to predict your future is to create it. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Turnaround in the paint and 2 points for Jackson Barth. Winchesky breaks the press. Nearly slips. Back cut. Conklin rises and hammers one home. Logan Conklin with the two-hand jam. (21-16) lead for Minot. St. Mary's with the basketball. Barth with those pink shoes at the double dribble. Inbound goes to Conklin. The recent NDSU football commit. Big congrats to that kid. Pass into the lane. Contested shot blocked, I guess, by Barth. Price against Winchesky lost it. Eventually ends up with his teammate Connor Schatz. Drives baseline, working his way around, and that is Ethan Zeke. And we're going to get a timeout called by Minot High and reassess the defense, leading 21-8.
There's no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Back inside the Magic City campus gymnasium, Minot High with a 21-8 lead out of a timeout. Both have 4 remaining tonight. Minot High with the basketball. Conklin to Carson Deaver, now Eric Winchesky. Under 9 minutes to go, first half. Winchesky spins in the lane, took one too many steps, called for another travel. Much to his surprise. St. Mary's still trying to figure out this full court press. They do get it past. Man-to-man full court press, so Price just gonna handle it up the court. Into the corner with Fedorchak. Spins, pump fake, gets Schaefer in the air and then fade away for Sam Fedorchak. His first points of the night. Team leader in scoring with 13.7 per game. Long three from Winchesky off the front of the rim, no good. Schaefer grabs the rebound, scoops underneath the basket and off the glass for 2. Grayson Schaefer, nice start to the day for him. And closing in on double figures. Fedorchak stops. Tries to hit Remish on the cut. Instead, it's stolen away by Deaver, and then a bit too aggressive was Ethan Zeke.
Ethan Zeke, his first personal, 6th team foul. Check it in for the Magic, number 25, Caden Helm.
Winchesky quickly across half court. Sets up the Minot offense, over to Bedell. Conklin. Now back to Winchesky, works past Aiden Price. Mid-range is good for Winchesky. 4 points on the night for him. So we have 7:20 to go before halftime. Our Magic Towing halftime report. Long pass across court to Fedorchak, finds Zeke. Kick out for Price. He's in the lane. Blocked by Schaefer. Now up ahead to Conklin. And Conklin is fouled. They're going to count that shot as well. Seemed like Remish kind of tugged the jersey before Conklin was even in the air, but count it and one for Logan Conklin.
Checking in for the Magicians. Number 4, Fisher Johnson.
Free throw is no good. Ball bobbled in the air. Magicians have it up ahead for Conklin. Snags it out of the air, bounce pass to Fisher Johnson. And Fisher Johnson puts his name in the box score with 2 points. Follow that up with a St. Mary's timeout. They want to talk it over, trailing by 19 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Let's remind you that this broadcast on the PSP Network is brought to you by Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Quick break, and we'll be back with more basketball on the PSP Network.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
(29-10) lead for Minot High School on top of St. Mary's. Take a look around the region tonight. First night of WDA basketball in conference. Dickinson at Wilson, Mandan at Bismarck, Century at Jamestown. I'm going to try and find that girls basketball final score between Mandan and Bismarck, the only one that we don't know at the moment. Looks like Bismarck comes away with the win 65-62 over Mandan. That's it, girls basketball. The boys games now getting underway. In this one, 29-10 lead for Minot High School on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Sorry about that. Checking into the game for St. Mary's is Brooks Armstrong. There goes Braden Nelson up the court to Schaefer. Got the bigs in the game for Minot. Kane Helm passes to Nelson. Back they go, 15 on the shot clock. Work it around the arc. Three from Grayson Schaefer is good. Schaefer in double figures this first half. 12 points. Zeke passes to Shots. Shots up and over Braden Nelson. Connor Shots with 2 points. A lot of scorers in this ball game. A 32-12 lead for Minot High. Nobody on St. Mary's has put the ball in the bucket more than once. There's 6 scorers. Conklin, Shell, and Winchesky check back in for the Magicians. There's the Grayson Schaefer here, the leading scorer in tonight's game so far. Adds an assist, and that one going to Peyton Shell. That puts his name on the score sheet as well. We have 13 scorers so far in this first half, 5:16 to go. Fedorchak, guarded by Winchesky. Trying to make his way past him. Won't be able to, stuck in the lane. Puts up a floater, it's good. Sam Fedorchak with 4 points. Fisher Johnson with the basketball for Minot. Over to Schaefer, he's gonna try another 3. No good. Rebound off of St. Mary's player, Isaac Schrader. Inbound from the corner, it's Johnson. We'll talk this one over about the shot clock, I believe, is what their discussion is. It's currently at 29, and yeah, shot went off the rim from Schaefer, and nobody had possession of it, so the shot clock shouldn't have started again. It was at 29, so they'll just reset it to 30. Ball inbounded to Winchesky on the near side wing. Cross court, Schaefer in the corner, Fisher-Johnson guarded by Armstrong. Now Shell has the ball inside to Conklin, working through a double team successfully. Conklin into double figures with 10 before the break. Lead has grown to 22 for the Magicians. Fedorchak, another fadeaway is good. Up ahead, Winchesky evades the swat from Fedorchak, and he's got another 2 points. So Saints get on the board, Magicians answer, the lead remains at 22. Armstrong with it. Pull up, blocked by Conklin. Conklin snatches it out of the air, and quickly up the floor go the Magi. In the corner, Peyton Shell, he likes that look. No good. Rebound Winchesky, put back good, and one, and a fist pump as well. Eric Winchesky going to the free throw line. Serve Pro free throw line, that is. Using advanced technology, specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. We got a timeout. I was in that ad read.
Fouls on number 11. Fedorchak, his second personal. 8th team foul. Basket was good for Winchesky. He'll be on the line shooting 1. Checking in for the Magicians, number 22, Carson Deaver. And for the Saints, number 1.
As you can tell by the silence there, don't really know what they were talking about. They confirmed, what they confirmed to the scorers table is that Winchesky's going to shoot 1. Whether they were determining it was a foul before the shot or what. Misses the free throw, rebound eventually collected by Nick Remish. So it'll be just 2 points for Winchesky there. Minot up to 40 in the first half. Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Conklin of Minot. Got Lucas Beater checking into the game for the first time for Minot High. Looking for an option to inbound the ball was Price. Eventually goes to Conklin on the wrong team. Helm at the baseline, spins around. He's got Beater contacted on his way up to shoot. And he'll get 2 free throws at the Serve Pro free throw line. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. First free throw no good for Lucas Beater. Second one on the way, that's good. 41-16, your new score on the BNC scoreboard. Price dribbles and hands off for Connor Schatz. It's Eberle with the ball. Winchesky went sliding into the scorer's table. 3 from Schatz off the mark. Rebound, Winchesky has it from Minot. Into the lane. We got a foul beforehand. Going against Cortland Eberle, junior forward, standing 6'3". Inside of 3 minutes to go before the halftime. Magic Towing halftime report. One for 2 goes Winchesky at the free throw line. Lead remains at 26. And off to Remish. Into the corner. Price thought about taking a shot, extends the arm, and Carson Deaver going to draw the offensive foul. player-controlled foul against Aiden Price, his second personal, and the 10th team foul for St. Mary's. Offensive foul, so Minot will not be shooting the double bonus, but they will for the remainder of the half.
Checking in for the Saints, number 5, Brooks Armstrong.
Armstrong comes back in for St. Mary's. Team that's played some close games this year. The first 2 contests, 1-point loss to Shanley and a 4-point loss to Horace. Shot is no good. Saints with the basketball and Connor Schatz. Drives with the right hand and draws the foul. Foul is going to go against Landon Bedell. As for Minot, it's been 1 close game and 2 blowouts pretty much. Started the season at West Fargo with a 33-point win against the Packers. Following night, they were at West Fargo Cheyenne. Came away with a 3-point victory over the Mustangs. Cheyenne currently ranked number 5 in the state. Inbounds pass goes across half court. Minot's last game, their home opener against Red River, was a 79-53 victory over the Rough Riders. That one really could have gotten ugly, I think. Another foul called, this one against Fisher Johnson. 2 free throws coming for Connor Schatz. Schatz leads the team in assists per game at 2.3 through 3 games. Two made free throws for Connor Schatz. There's 2 minutes remaining before halftime. 42-18 lead for Minot High School. Johnson. Pull up from mid-range. Near the corner, it's good. The UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all your packing and shipping needs, the UPS store. Sponsored broadcast on the PSP network. Hand off to Schatz. Schatz dribbles inside the 3-point line, spins around, kicks it across the court for Rimish. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Last touch before it went out of bounds by Nick Rimish. Pretty quiet crowd for tonight's games. Earlier tonight, we celebrated the 2000th game all-time as a coach for the Magets girls basketball assistant, Gary Walhog. 8 on the shot clock. Schaefer has it inside the circle, and he'll get the layup to fall. Great first half for Grayson Schaefer on the scoring side. 45 seconds remain on the game clock. 17 on the shot clock. Remish dribbles up to the center, gives it to Brooks Armstrong. Now Fedorchak from behind the middle volleyball line with 4. Step back 3 on the way. Good. Sam Fedorchak has 9 points. Gonna be playing for 1 shot here are the Magi with 15 seconds. Up by 25. Johnson checks the clock, gives it to Bedell. In the corner, Helm just off the mark. Rebound will be a jump ball with 6.1 remaining. It'll stay with Minot, so they will get another opportunity. Johnson flew in there with a rebound attempt and got the ball back for his team. Ball's inbounded in the corner. Oh, and through the hands of Caden Helm. So instead, it'll be 1 more shot coming for St. Mary's if they can get one off here in 4.7. Shot clock off. Oh, and the screen tripped up Fedorchak. Eventually going to get into Zeke, and then Armstrong, who gets it to half court before he sends that one away and off the side of the backboard, and we have reached the half. Minot High 46, St. Mary's 21 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll recap the first 18 minutes after this commercial break. You're watching high school basketball on the PSP Network.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is...
Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota.
Welcome into the Magic Towing halftime report. Put their number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. Remember that number, 701-509-4011. Well, that first half, much like the girls' game, controlled from start to its finish by Minot High, who has a 46-21 lead over the visiting St. Mary's Saints in this WDA opener for these two teams. For Minot High, Conklin and Schaefer are in double figures, but it's been everybody. As Minot has, let's see here, 8 scores. St. Mary's also has 6 on their own. So spreading the wealth are both of these teams. Let's take a look at the first half numbers here. First for the Saints of Bismarck St. Mary's, Sam Fedorchak leads the way with 9 points, closing in on double figures. His season average is 13.7, so well on his way there, average-wise. Connor Schatz has 4. Nick Remish had a 3, and then 2 points apiece for Jackson Barth and Ethan Zeke. And free throw for Isaac Schrader adds up to 21, the first half total for St. Mary's. As for Minot High, Grayson Schaefer led the way with 14. Logan Conklin added in 10. 4 points for Fisher Johnson. Sorry, I missed 9 points for Eric Wincheski. 4 points for Fisher Johnson, 4 for Landon Bedell, 2 for Caden Helm, 2 for Peyton Shell, and 1 for Lucas Beater. Add it all up, that's 46 in the first 18 minutes of play for Minot High. A 25-point lead for the Magi at the break. We'll step aside and come back with second half action and take a look at the WDA scoreboard as well as the boys' games get underway as we begin conference basketball tonight inside the Western Dakota Association of AA Hoops. You're watching high school basketball on the PSP Network. More from Minot after this.
There's no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
This presentation of high school basketball on the PSP Network is brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory-authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Also, special thanks to Ryan Family Dealerships, sponsor of PSP Network. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston or shop online at driveryan.com. That's Ryan Family Dealerships. Well, this has been the Magic Towing Halftime Report. Remember that number, 701-509-4011. That's Magic Towing. And that concludes our halftime show. Here is Minot has a 46-21 lead over St. Mary's. I was trying to look for some scores around the region. Can't find any at the moment, but as the night goes on, hope to bring those to you on the first night of WDA basketball this season. Already got the girls' game taken care of. Minot High boys trying to put finishing touches on a 4th win this season. St. Mary's looking to pull off a big comeback here in the second half, trailing 25. They'll start out the second period with the basketball. Connor Schatz, Nick Rumish, Aiden Price, Sam Fedorchak, and Jackson Barth on the floor for St. Mary's to start half number 2. Inbound to Fedorchak. Give it back to Schatz. Top of the key, hands off Rumish. Minot keeping him out of the paint. I think that's been something that I've seen in my observation of the Minot High defense. Fedorchak wasn't able to lose the basketball. I think it's called for a travel. On the floor for Minot High to start the second half. Schaefer, Conklin, Winchesky, Fidel, and Shell. Loose ball knocked away. Fedorchak has it for St. Mary's. Fedorchak passes into the corner for shots. Working against Schaefer now. Rumish. 15 to shoot. Fedorchak nowhere to go, but he will draw a foul as Conklin tried to knock the ball loose. Made contact with Fedorchak's arm. Called for his first personal foul, the first foul of the second half against either side. Another fadeaway from Fedorchak, that one no good. Into the corner, here's Grayson Schaefer. He's been shooting well today. Ball goes out of bounds, it'll stay with the Magi. We'll lead 46-21. Still looking for our first points of the second half. Already 1 minute in. Here's Winchesky for 3. There it is. Eric Winchesky for 3. He's got 12 tonight. 3 players in double figures for Minot High. They've got a whistle and player out of bounds. Rebound collected by Jackson Barth. And shots aggressively attacking the basket. Draws the foul. First against Schaefer. Looks like the St. Mary's girls basketball team has come back to the gym with some Subway. But you know what's an even better menu to choose from? Shots Crossroads. Your post-game headquarters. Check out that menu online at Shots Crossroads or in store. I've heard from one fellow that the banana cream pie is pretty good. Sponsor the post-game show to follow this game. There's 2 points for Jackson Barth and the St. Mary's Saints. Pass inside Bedell. Bedell spins around towards the baseline. No shot. We'll call it travel. Unrelenting full court pressure from Minot High. Up by 26. Early going second half. There's a WDA clash between Bismarck, St. Mary's, and Minot High School. Shot was blocked by the elbow of Eric Winchesky. Schaefer will bring it up the floor. Winchesky drives to the left hand, underneath the basket. Passes to Conklin, loses the handle. Recovered by Aiden Price. Winchesky hits the floor, and then the ball is poked out of bounds by Landon Bedell. They'll stay with St. Mary's. Shot clock halfway expired. Gotta get it in. Gets it to Shots. Off his foot and out of bounds. Eric Winchesky, team leader in assists. Hands off for Conklin, he slips. Shell has it. Over to Bedell, back to Winchesky. 10 on the shot clock. Winchesky drives towards the lane. We're gonna get a whistle and a foul against Aiden Price. Got Dominic Zander checking in the game for St. Mary's. For Price, who takes a seat with 3 fouls. Inbounds pass goes right to Shell. Count it, and the foul. Caught him sleeping there. One-for-one trip to the ServPro free throw line for Peyton Shell. 24/7 emergency services and trained technicians. ServPro, specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration. A lot of contact here on the near side by the Saints bench. Conklin called for the foul against Connor Shots. Conklin and Bedell will head to the bench for Minot High as Braden Nelson and Caden Helm come back in. Inbound to Fedorchak. Dribbles at the top of the key. Loses the handle. Touch Shell, maybe touched it, but no. Right off of Fedorchak. Winchesky straight to the point. Kicks it out. Here's Nelson. Sends up a 3 ball, no good, and we've got a foul on the rebound attempt against St. Mary's number 1, Nick Remish.
Foul on number 1, Nick Remish, his 3rd personal. 3rd team foul. Checking in for the Saints, number 42, Isaac Schroeder.
Shell on the inbounds pass from the corner, no good. From range, offensive board for Grayson Schaefer. Open look for Nelson, won't take it. Pass the ball around. Winchesky to the hole, and one.
Basket is good for Winchesky. Foul on number 42, Isaac Schroeder, his 1st personal, 4th team foul. Winchesky at the line to shoot 1.
Winchesky's made 1 free throw so far today at the ServPro free throw line. Make it 2 as he gets 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Checking in for Magicians, number 4, Fisher.
Minot State University is a sponsor of the PSP Network. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire, with more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Be seen, be heard, be you. Minot State University. 32-point lead for Minot at the moment. 13:30 to go in this WDA matchup. Fedorchak for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound collected by Dominic Zander. Zander has it for three. He's going to get 3 free throws. Foul called against Shell. He's trying to fly in there for the block. Third against Shell, so entering the area of foul trouble. First free throw from Zander is too strong. Second one. That's good. 7th different scorer now for the Saints. And just their 3rd point of the second half. A slow-moving second half. Maybe that's just me. Shell down low to Nelson. Blocked by Barth. Shots chased down from behind by Shell, and that's going to be his 4th personal. Looks like he's going to get a replacement coming in. It'll be Conklin and Winchesky.
5th team foul. Checking in for Magicians, number 20, Eric Winchesky, number 21, Logan Conklin.
Shots to play it in. Gets it to Fedorchak. Shot wide. Ahead goes Minot. Conklin. Oh. Surface has not fared quite well for these players. We've seen some slipping and sliding, and right there, Conklin lost his footing, does make the shot. Zander, pull up, too far. Winchesky. Stop, fake, shot, foul. Winchesky to the line again. Been there quite a bit today. Fouls against Jackson Barth, his 3rd personal.
Checking in for Magicians, number 22, Carson Deaver. And for the Saints, number 1, Nick Remish, number 2, Aiden Price, number 33, Cortland Eberly.
Eberly, Price, and Remish back in for St. Mary's. Deaver for Minot High. 1 for 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line was Eric Winchesky there. 58-24 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. With locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona, BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. Shots out to Price. Walking.
Checking in for Minot, number 30, Landon Liddell.
12 minutes remaining as Minot High has a 34-point lead on St. Mary's. Conklin lost the handle. Goes to Connor Shots. Shots dribbling guarded by Conklin. And an offensive. Conklin takes the charge. Gonna call that one against Connor Shots. Sixth team foul against St. Mary's, so for the rest of the night, Minot is going to be shooting the bonus. Johnson to Conklin to Bedell. Bedell with his own rebound, blocked by Schrader. Bedell again, no good. Bedell grabs a rebound. How about a fourth time? Loose ball, and we got a foul. Call that against Cortland Eberly. first free throw attempt is no good. Landon Bedell, who sits at 4 points tonight. Misses them both. Here goes St. Mary's. Price passes to Remish. Gets a screen from Zeke. Puts one up. No good. Rebound, Fisher Johnson. Johnson up ahead to Logan Conklin. Defender flies by and a layup for Conklin. He's got 14. Ties Schaefer for today's top scorer at the moment. And right now we've got a timeout taken by St. Mary's, a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Back after a quick break with more second half action on the PSP Network.
Whether you need wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. This presentation of high school basketball on the PSP Network from Minot, North Dakota. One game in the books. And the Magicians looking to get the doubleheader sweep over St. Mary's tonight. Could add 3 wins on the night for Minot High School. As check out that boys hockey game from the Mesa. Also on the PSP Network. Nick Remish adds a bucket. He was the first to score for St. Mary's and now the most recent. Landon Bedell, well, he was the first to score for Minot and now the most recent for the Magicians. 36-point lead for Minot. Remish with the left hand into the lane. Off the glass and in. Uh, 28-62. St. Mary's trailing. Saints will be at Legacy on Friday. And if results hold, they'll still be in search of that first win of the season against the Sabres. A Legacy team that sits at 2-1. They're not in action tonight. Everybody else in the West region is. Travel called against Cortland Everly.
Checking in for the Magicians, number 25, Caden Allen.
Eric Winchesky handles the ball for Minot. It's Conklin on a baseline cut through contact. Conklin's got 2 more points, upping his total to 16. Helm caught right in the hip of Nick Remish.
Foul number 25, Caden Allen. His second personal 16 foul. Checking in for the Saints, number 34, Ethan Zeke.
Brushwich Orthodontics offers 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Remish, a little bit outsized there in the paint. Grabs his own rebound, though. Bryce goes back to it. And Grayson Schaefer's going to send that one to the second row. Schaefer, 6'5". 14 points in tonight's ball game. Loose ball, Fedorchak throws it off of Schaefer. Tangled up there underneath the basket. Back to Braden Nelson there where the play was actually happening. And we got a timeout called by St. Mary's. Yeah, Schaefer kind of got tackled there by Ethan Zeke. So Ryan Family Dealership's timeout on the floor will step aside as well. We've got a 66-28 lead on the board for Minot High. More basketball after this commercial break.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like
8:47 remains in this contest. Minot ahead 66-28. We've passed the halfway mark in the second half. St. Mary's with the basketball. That's Nick Rumish handling it. Off the screen from Zeke. Rumish is gonna fire one from downtown, no good. Winchester catches the rebound, goes the other way, pass to Conklin. He was guarded by 4 blue jerseys and got that one in the bucket and drew the foul. Second against. Sorry, didn't catch who that foul was on. Oh, there it is. 4th foul against Jackson Barth. 3-point play for Logan Conklin.
Checking in for Magicians, number 32, Lucas Beater.
He's going to head to the bench as Lucas Beater checks in. Pass to Price. Out of Fedorchak. Working against Winchester. Fadeaways worked in the first half. Oh, almost works there. Ball will stay with the Saints.
Checking in for Minot, number 1,
Peyton Shell comes back in the game with 4 personal fouls. Inbound pass to Zeke. Zeke off the glass, no good. Putback goes in. Ethan Zeke, 6'4" senior center. 4 points tonight. Helm's shot no good. Zeke controls the rebound. Fedorchak with the basketball. Dribbling into the lane. Spin around. Fade away good. That seems to be his shot. Sam Fedorchak. Ooh, ball in the air and out of bounds. I think it slipped out of the hands of Winchester. He had Beater there in the corner, but the pass went halfway to him. Pass to Remish. So shots. He's going to do some dribbling. Pass to the corner, Fedorchak. Turn around, wide open. Takes a shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds by not Barth, I guess. Say off of either Shell or Beater. There we go. Didn't need the Ryan Family Dealerships replay for that one. Minot basketball, leading by 37 with 6:40 to go in the game. Bounce pass out to the wing. That's Peyton Shell for three, no good. Rebound brought down by Braden Nelson. Somebody was called for the foul. That was Fedorchak. Speaking of Ryan Family Dealerships, with specialized training and technology, nobody knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealerships. No matter what kind of vehicle you own, you can trust your repairs to Ryan Family Dealerships. First free throw good for Braden Nelson. He'll get a second. Scoreboard sponsor, BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. 2 for 2 is Braden Nelson. Up to 4 points in the half, 4 points for the game. And closing in on a 40-point lead are the Magi. Hands off to Fedorchak. Got a new player in the game for St. Mary's. That's number 23, Isaac Dupong. Foul called against Minot's Caden Helm. And Fedorchak will go to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Third foul of the night for Caden Helm. First one's good. Fedorchak at the Serve Pro free throw line. One for 2 trip. Beater with a rebound over to Peyton Shell. Brings it up the court. Helm to Fisher Johnson. Into the corner with Helm. Cutting Bedell, loses the basketball. In the middle of the lane, picked up by Connor Schatz. St. Mary's going the other way, trailing by 38. Fedorchak stops in the lane, hands off to Dupong, blocked by Landon Bedell. Looking for Ramesh for 3, no good. Peter grabs the rebound. Inside Landon Bedell. Shot no good. Put back by Beater and one. Foul's going to be against Connor Schatz. Pulled the jersey from behind. Third against Schatz tonight. So the lead is up to 40 for the Magicians. Beater makes it 41. Winchesky checks in. Remish in the lane, tries to get it out to Schatz. It was deflected by Schaefer, eventually gets to its intended target. Another block from Bedell. Barth couldn't get it over him. Winchesky moving quickly down the hardwood. There's Fisher Johnson, pump fake. Pass out to Schaefer for 3. No good. Another foul call. This one's going against Minot. Landon Bedell called for his second personal. Fedorchak, the top free throw shooter coming into this game at 50% on the St. Mary's team. Misses that one. There's Shell. Pump fake works. Dribbles, passes it out to Winchesky. Jump stop. Pass out to Schaefer. It is good eventually. Grayson Schaefer for 3. spinning around, block from Schaefer. Throws it down the court. It's a chase to get it. Won by Fedorchak for St. Mary's, and then from behind, Eric Wojcicki knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be St. Mary's ball after that. We've got Brady Ruggles coming in for St. Mary's. Another new player off the bench for the Saints. Four minutes and change. Shots. Passes it out to Fedorchak. Inside Schrader. Spin around. Off the glass. No good. Up the floor to Winchesky and off the mark. Once this one goes final, we'll bring you the Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads post-game show. Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom. There to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order ahead online at shotscrossroads.com. Shot good for Connor Schatz. 77-35, Minot lead. Beater tries to add to it. Misses. Schatz drives to the left side block. Out to Dominic Zander back in the game. Gets its way to Schrader in the middle of the lane and draws the foul. Goes against Braden Nelson. And that'll be his first of the game. And now some of the last bench players come in for Minot High. That's Mason Jensen wearing number 42 and Caden Flavin wearing number 3. Free throw rings out for Schrader. This is the first end of a 1-and-1. Pass inside to Beater. A lot of contact there. No call on Everly. Top of the key, Beater. Swinging around, finds Deaver. Braden Nelson, open three, straight away. It's good. 7 points in the half for Braden Nelson. 6'6" senior forward, averaging 4 points per game in the very early portion of the season, the non-conference schedule. Zander's pass eventually is intercepted by Beater. Here goes Flavin. Through contact, layup no good. Saints now. Quick pace for this part of the game. Up top for Zander, resets. 18 in the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Everly. Single digits on the shot clock. Here's Zander. Will he fire one? Not yet. And lost his footing, traveled. With 2 on the shot clock, is going to be probably a turnover anyway there. We got Carson Sessing in the game for Minot High. And Ethan Zeke back in for St. Mary's. 35-80. St. Mary's trails Minot High on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Beater for 3. Yes, sir. Lucas Beater, a strong second half of 6 points. Had a foul against. That's going to go against Isaac Dupong for the illegal screen, and some more players checking in for St. Mary's. Trying to get you those names here. Owen Schaefer, number 15. Number 35, James Nordberg. And who's that other one here? Number 20, Ryan Bohr. Here's a 3. No good. Mason Jensen with the attempt. Rebound by Schaefer. Loose ball at half court. Stolen away by Flavin for Minot. That's good. Flavin's layup is good. The lead is up to 50. Ruggles has the basketball with 45 seconds remaining in this one. To the paint. Brady Ruggles has 2 points. Lead back within 50. Offensive foul called against Jensen. Zeke took it. And we've got 32 seconds. Now a discussion. Was he in the circle? Nope. Call stands. Offensive foul against Mason Jensen. And we've got 30 seconds left. Still gonna need a shot here from St. Mary's. Schaefer. Fouled by Flavin. So now the shot clock is off. 24.1 to play. Minot High will get to 4-0 on the season. They'll be in action on Friday against Bismarck High right here on the Magic City Campus Gymnasium court and on the PSP network. Shot's good for Owen Schaefer. St. Mary's will also be in action on Friday back in Bismarck against the Legacy Sabres. 2 free throws for Owen Schaefer. He's got 2 points tonight. 20 seconds left, 85-39 your score on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Remember, we've got post-game show and some awards to hand out after this one. Final 10 seconds. Here's a 3 from Jensen. No good. Put back with 4 seconds remaining. It's Carson Sessing. And that is how this one is going to end. Your final tally on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Minot High defends their home court well, beating St. Mary's 87-39. We'll be back to wrap it all up as part of the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show coming up next on the PSP Network.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Back to put our final thoughts on these 2 basketball games today from Minot High School. 2 big wins for the Magicians and Magets. Girls game earlier today, Minot High took it 88-37. This one, a very similar score in the boys game with Minot High coming out victorious 87-39. Welcome into the Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads postgame show. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads is your post-game headquarters. Order ahead online at shotscrossroads.com. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Well, let's take a look at how this one went in the box score, scoring-wise. For St. Mary's, 21 points in the first half, 18 in the second half, pretty balanced there. Their leader in scoring tonight was Sam Fedorchak, right on his season average of 13.7. He puts in 12 to lead the Saints this evening. Nick Remish hit a 3 in the first half and then scored 4 in the second half for a total of 7. 6 points pitched in from Connor Schatz, 4 for Jackson Barth and Ethan Zeke. 2 points apiece for Brady Ruggles and Owen Schaefer, and 1 point apiece for Isaac Schrader and Dominic Zander. Those were your scorers for St. Mary's. Quite a few of them. 9 put their name in the scoring book tonight for St. Mary's. Added all up, it's 39 for the Saints, a season low after they scored 40 against Central their last time out on Saturday. For the hometown Minot High Magicians, they were led with 3 players in double figures. Logan Conklin bested them all with 19 points tonight, 17 from Grayson Schaefer, 14 of which came in the first half of tonight's game. 16 for Eric Winchesky, and then 7 from Lucas Beater, 6 in the second half, 7 also from Braden Nelson, all 7 of which coming after halftime. 6 points for Landon Bedell, 5 points for Peyton Shell, who was in foul trouble most of the night. 4 points for Fisher Johnson, all coming in half number 1, and then 2 points each for Carson Sessing, Caden Flavin, and Caden Helm as well. So even more scores on the Minot side at 11 different scores for the Magi tonight. Add it all up, that's 87, 46 in the first half, 41 in the second for the Magicians as they pick up win number 4 with a season high in points at 87, picking up an 87-39 win over St. Mary's. Well, let's transition into our Sport Clips player of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Check in online with a hairstylist or on the app today at sportclips.com. Well, the player of the game can hand it to a number of players. Schaefer with that impressive first half, but I think I'm going to go with the defensive effort as well, combined with the scoring prowess for Logan Conklin. I mean, he was being battled in the paint tonight. St. Mary's wasn't letting him get off many easy shots, had to fight through contact quite a bit, and he made quite a day out of it. 19 points for Conklin, a great defensive effort as well with that full court pressure from the Magicians. Going to have to give today's Sport Clips MVP to Logan Conklin, the 6'5" senior forward, put in 19 points in tonight's contest. He is your Sport Clips MVP. Moving into the Jobbers move of the game. Tonight's move of the game is brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you move across town or across the country. They focus on the details of the process without ever losing sight of the big picture. With locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen, you can also find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Jobbers move of the game, you know, this one was hard to choose from. We did see a dunk from Conklin as well, but keeping with that trend of the defensive effort, it looks like Winchesky got the belt tonight, so maybe he was the MVP. So we'll give it to some defensive plays from Eric Winchesky and others as Minot really stepped it up and didn't make life easy for the St. Mary's Saints tonight offensively. One thing I did mention there in the second half, keeping the Saints out of the lane, that was a big priority, I think, for Minot High. You get a guy like Sam Fedorchak, really good off the dribble. We saw him cash in a couple fadeaways as well, part of his 12-point performance tonight. I'd say all of those 2-pointers he made, which was 4 of them, came off the fadeaway. Had a really nice performance, but the reason why he was held to just 12 and put up such difficult shots was Minot's ability to keep him out of the lane. So we're going to go with the Minot defense and their defensive work tonight in the full court pressure, and then in the half court keeping the Saints out of the lane and keeping them off the scoreboard. That's going to be your Jobbers move of the game tonight, getting really creative here as part of this doubleheader. Well, that's the final thoughts on this one. We'll relate the final score once again. In the boys matchup, Minot High gets the win 87-39. On the girls' side, your final score once again, Minot High 88, St. Mary's 37. It's a doubleheader sweep in the first conference doubleheader of the year for Minot High. A nice night as a Magician fan, for Magician fans here. And for those of you that got to see it on the PSP Network, thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope to see you again later on this week, starting on Thursday as our broadcasts on the PSP Network continue all winter long. We've got more basketball coming to you on Friday with a doubleheader matchup featuring these two teams as Minot is at home against Bismarck High. St. Mary's travels to play Legacy, still out of their home gym. Remember, this one was supposed to take place at Tony Wald Court, but some difficulties there. Move this one up to Minot, but anyway, the Magicians at home pick up 2 wins. They'll go to St. Mary's, I would have to assume, later on this year as the second part of the doubleheader. Well, they're shutting off the scoreboard here inside the gym, so that means we've got to say goodbye. For all our great sponsors on the PSP Network, I'm Owen Patterson saying so long from Minot. Once again, your final score of this matchup, Minot High 87, St. Mary's 39. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and good night, everybody.
Are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7, pressure, points, yeah.
It takes expertise to be a Sport Clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.